What's up, you sports fanatics, man? You're back live and direct on the Game Winning Drive podcast every Monday at 8-ish. We're just going to say 8-ish for now. I'm here with the gang. Got Liz, Jay Hollins, CEO, and G Co's in the building. And we got an action-packed show for y'all this week because the morons in sports will not stop making mistakes. It's insane.
No, they won't. Well, wait a minute. Then we wouldn't have anything to talk about. So
that part.
True.
But we
I'm so happy to see
do
y'all.
talk about, like, it's overwhelming. Like, it's so much boneheaded stuff going on now that stuff is getting. We have to like pick the top of the food chain of the bonehead behavior.
Yes.
Yeah, all pros being arrested, and it is crazy right now.
And that's just the football world. If we go to the basketball world, we got guys throwing games.
Yeah,
And
man.
here's
It's
We might have been doing it all along. We're just now finding out.
yeah.
And baseball is going to go on a strike in a year or two. That's just going to happen. Like, oh yeah, that's coming down the pipeline.
Wow.
So
yeah, I think it was a much needed.
Fun times, y'all. Fun times.
He needs some milk.
The sports world needs some milk.
Oh, good.
Who up first with that?
Jesus Christ. Yeah. What's going on in the wonderful world of college football? Because Out of Bounds is about to be insane this week. Just a heads up for you guys. All right, we get out of there before the monetization police come for us.
Yep. We get clipped, right?
I get out just in time. Leave us alone. Monetization police.
So,
good looking out.
News from Indianapolis. The NCAA has revamped this football schedule and bowl schedule. The NCAA Division I cabinet has approved a series of changes to the college football calendar, including standardizing the bowl subdivision regular season at 14 weeks, and a proposal surfaced to further tighten the January transfer portal window. Beginning in fall 2027, teams will be able to schedule up to 12 regular season games for the 14-week season that ends following Thanksgiving. It allows for 2 bye weeks, as well as standalone weekends for conference championship games and the Army-Navy game. The cabinet this week also cleared the way for teams reclassifying from the championship subdivision to the FBS to be eligible for bowl games immediately instead of having to wait 2 years. The change takes effect this fall and applies to teams like North Dakota State and Sacramento State, which will make their FBS debuts this season. One in the Mountain West, the other one in the Pac-12. The cabinet also asked its staff to continue looking into concerns about athlete tampering and to explore an enhanced agent registry system. The FBS and FCS oversight committees proposed shortening the January transfer portal window from 15 days to 10 days, beginning the first business day following January 1st. What y'all think of that?
What do they mean by player tampering? Like, how do they tamper with what exactly?
Well, when you're tampering with players when the transfer window is closed.
When you're still able to text and you're still able to email or message or get in contact with these athletes.
So, like the coach from LSU?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Lane Kiffin is a main proponent.
So the NCAA has these dead periods and things like that.
Yeah.
Where you cannot contact the players, you cannot have any interaction. So, but when it's portal time, they bend those rules a little bit. You know what I mean? So
that ain't never stopped none of these coaches.
It's not stopping.
No.
Oh,
and it ain't gonna stop.
So, okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Is this gonna change anything as far as that goes?
Well, if they make the penalties harsher, but player like I haven't really seen anybody get in any real trouble for player tampering, to be honest.
No.
Right.
So I have
Slap
a
on the
question,
wrist.
because this is going to be a time that you and Cozy and even Ill can probably educate not just me, but anyone who's watching, because I don't understand this.
Mhm.
Why is it possible, or how is it possible that you can violate something like, let's just say, player tampering? You're not supposed to do that. And then what's the penalty? Like, there has to be a penalty in order for people to play by the rules. So, but then everybody's always talking about the fact that college football is the Wild Wild West. The NCAA has no teeth. So, who enforces? Like, let's just say they had a blackout window or no tampering. Who's going to enforce it?
That's a good question, CO, because
Great question.
at the end of the day,
Like,
like I just said, I haven't seen any real consequences. I've seen people be like, oh, he's guilty of player tampering. Well, what happened after that? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Mm.
So like with everything, like you have the Wild Wild West. Somebody's got to be the sheriff. There's no sheriffs. So
The closest governing body is the NCAA.
and they're
So
clue.
if
They don't
let's
have a
just say
clue.
I don't know, pick some great school. I'm Oregon, okay, because I got Oregon people on here. I'm Oregon and Indiana. I'm just using them. I think that their coach, one of their coaches, tampered with one of my players and got him to, commit to them. Who do I complain to?
The NCAA,
You
and then
would
and then they launch an investigation.
right.
But if I'm found guilty, if Indiana's found guilty, so it's not like they lose like in the NFL, right? You lose draft picks.
Well,
Like, some
So
real
that's one of the things that's proposed with all of this.
over the years, they will penalize school scholarships, available scholarships. So
which is big.
say Oregon, Indiana is found tampering, or vice versa, right?
Yeah.
They'll say, that's unsavory. We're going to take away 5 of your scholarships. So that's going to affect the walk-ons. That's going to affect a lot of things. Like that's 5 left scholarships I have to offer in the portal. That's 5 less. That's 5 less I have to offer when I'm going out doing my normal recruiting. So
development depth starts to shorten a bunch.
Yeah, I could see why. Now, so there are things they can do, even though they may be a little toothless.
And so,
they're not completely toothless.
With all of this and with the meeting that they just had, there's a couple new proposed penalties. One of them is prohibition of the head coach from all football and administrative duties for the first 6 games of the season.
Oh wow,
That's
hefty.
That's tough.
No, that would hurt.
Another one is fines of up to 20% of the school's total football budget.
Ooh.
That's hefty too.
Okay.
Now
And then the last one. And then the last one.
Now you may get people to start following the rules with penalties like that.
Like Ills was talking about, the reduction of roster spots by 5 for the next season, regardless of whether the offending coach is retained. So even if they fire the coach, that school still gets docked those 5 scholarships going into that season.
Wow. Okay.
So there's a lot more. So we'll see if that all gets passed through and gets approved.
Right.
That depends on a bunch of the. Oh my gosh, all the different administrators at these different schools. That depends on the different governing bodies in the NCAA approving it, boosters. Like there's more that gets into exactly the athletic directors. And so there's more that needs to come from it. But if these are the things that get passed, that's tough. A fifth of the football budget gone is crazy.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think they're going to go for that. I don't see them going for that one. All right,
that's
before
tough.
we get out of here,
billions.
You and I, as former coaches, I want to know what you think about this, right? Said the 2 committees proposed a new model for spring and summer activities. Spring drills were shifted to 2 sessions with a total of 21 on-field practices. Teams in both divisions are currently allowed 15 spring practices over 34 days. The 2 sessions would be capped at 7 weeks total. The FCS proposal would allow teams to hold a joint spring practice with another 4-year institution. In the summer, FBS and FCS teams currently can require 8 weeks of strength and conditioning training and film study with no on-field drills. Under the proposals, each school would designate a minimum of 9 discretionary weeks for players with no mandatory activities. The oversight committees are scheduled to vote on the proposals in August, and if adopted, they would take effect January 1st, 2027.
I like that. I like that actually. It puts everybody on a level playing field as far as who can do what
Yeah,
and when they can do it. So, like, of course, like P4s,
yeah,
those guys are down there. Fall camp is already cracking.
yeah.
You know what I
They
mean?
just they can't put it out there. There's guys like, listen, I'm
Hmm.
watching. I just seen half the damn Oregon football team in Japan right now. You know what
Right.
I
Yep.
mean?
You know what I mean?
Running
So
exos, running exhibitions and shit. So
100%,
yeah,
100%. So yeah, I'm
and they're
I'm all for
supposed
it.
to be off right now.
Right,
Hmm.
right. You know what I mean? This is supposed to be some downtime for them right now. So I'm all for it, man. Let the football be the football. It's all business. And let the kids have the time for rest and recovery and having some fun, living a little bit, enjoy a little bit of that NIL money. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm all for it. I'm
I
all for it.
think
I
it
like
all
it.
needs to
Like,
be uniform that way anyway. Whether like you
hmm
playing, D1A or D1AA, FCS or FBS, I think it all just needs to be uniformed anyway. So
um, like the thing that I'm really liking is this in the spring. A lot like it shifts it up to more practices in the spring, but
yeah,
more time, but also spreading out the time off. So like
yes,
now, so nothing. So like now you're going to see more development during the spring and during the summer because now you're able to do on-field drills during the summer too, as opposed to
yeah.
just strength and conditioning, like
The strength
officially.
and conditioning
Yeah.
and it matters because the thing is, it's like strength and conditioning is cool, but you also have to be translating that into on field work too. You know what I
Your
mean?
quarterback needs to be out there with your receivers,
With
learning
your
how they
receivers,
move, learning exact
right,
like.
for timing, because the way you throw to number 7 may not be the way you're throwing to number 1, right? You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
for sure.
the timing may be a little off, right? You gotta know, okay, this receiver is going to be here at this time. This receiver is going to be here at this time. Those little nuances of building chemistry matters when you're acute. So I definitely think that matters. All right, getting out of there. Um, let's talk Liberty football, which is, you know, are they really willing to get? Are they ready to get back to their dominant ways? And I picked Liberty because Liberty is been a powerhouse of sorts that nobody ever talks about, right? It's where quite a few coaches have come from that we're watching right now,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Um, we'll be looking at a guy, and that's why I said I got UCLA to have a sneaky season next year. You know, so all right. After a rough season, Liberty appears to ready to get back to his old dominant self with the revamped team, ready to jump back into the Conference USA race. Remember, Cozy, I said I was gonna start adding some G5 schools in here. Here we
Yes,
go.
sir.
Hmm.
Here we go.
Yeah, I
The
was gonna say you should probably say in case people don't know who that is.
Yeah. Well, they should know. Everybody should know after this last season, right? You know what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Gosh.
Everybody should know just by way of Indy. So has Liberty only been an FBS program for 8 years? Considering how important the program has been, it seems like it's been a part of the group of 5/6 world for a whole lot longer. And also, has it only been 3 years since Liberty was 13-0, going into a New Year's Six Fiesta uh, Fiesta Bowl date with Oregon, right? After everything seemed to be business as usual in 2024, with the 5-0 start, things started to fall apart. The Flames went 7-11 since then. Ouch. But this season is when the program should be back to its normal standard. Liberty is too good to stay down for too long. All right. Last year's 4-8 run was the worst season in 8 years by 2 wins. The campaign never got going, and it ended with a thud. Who I remember that 4-8 Oregon season, boy. That still hurts. But it's Liberty. It's able to get the transfers and talent other Conference USA programs can't even look at. There's a ton of returning experience, and after a few years off, everything cranks back up. Head coach Jamie Chadwell, 4th year, 25 and
Jimmy
13,
Chad.
overall, 64 and 35. Okay. Best case, worst case, win a Conference USA and push for a college playoff spot. Struggle and end up fighting for a bowl game. Those are the worst, best and worst case. Key players: Ethan Vasco, quarterback, or whoever wins the quarterback battle. 2025, 4-8. Jesus.
Yeah, 4-8 is rough for Liberty.
They've been dominant a long time, bro.
They've been dominant a long time at that level, and especially in Conference USA. They got a great recruiting class. They've been killing it going forward in recruiting. I don't expect them to. I don't expect them to be bottom dwellers at all, especially in Conference USA. They'll be fine.
No, and CUSA, like, I mean, no, I say this with all due respect. It's CUSA, right?
Right.
And yeah, it's CUSA. Let's just say that,
Right.
right? And so at the
Somebody
end
got
of
to
the day,
dominate.
somebody got to dominate, and it ain't a lot of dominant people in CUSA.
Nah.
Let's just let's
No.
just start there. I really hate crapping on G5 teams because they just don't get the recruits that other guys get. But 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 Liberty gets to sniff those guys, right? And that's why Liberty's gonna be fine. I don't think that it's no question that they get back to the dominance that they've had, right? So I mean, that was a cute article, but we know who's gonna dominate this year because they're back up. They have the money, they have the resources, they have the coaches, they have the outreach, and they're going to be what they're going to be. So
Their
I
running
just
back room is loaded.
yeah, yeah, and I added that in there because again, I didn't want to keep talking about P4 teams. I wanted to talk about some G5 teams. So there it is. I have done my due diligence for the day. All right. So we're gonna move on to my favorite segment of this, right? CBS Sports, who we love to hate.
Yeah.
I was just
But it's
reading the article.
yeah. 6 burning QB questions from the Manning Passing Academy.
Hmm.
Where Arch stands, who popped and who didn't. I mean, of course, Arch is going to be at the top of it because he's a Manning, right? Um,
Right.
Thibodeau, Louisiana. The annual Manning Passing Academy is not the place to make sweeping draft declarations, but it is the best offseason setting to see college football's top quarterbacks throw in the same environment. That made Arch Manning the obvious headliner, but hardly the only takeaway from what I watched Friday. Manning still looks on schedule, though not fully baked, entering another massive season at Texas, while Julian Saying, Kamario Taylor, CJ Bailey, and CJ Carr, and others offer their own reasons to keep watching as the 2026 season approaches. Here are the answers to 6 questions that were presented after the Manning Passing Academy. One, where is Arch actually at right now? That's the question that everybody's asking, right? Now heading into his 4th year of college and his second season as a full-time starter in Austin, Arch Manning's development appears to be right on track as the once heralded #1 overall prospect approaches another season of familiar sky-high expectations. If there's anything to take from Manning showing this weekend, is that he possesses all the physical traits to be a high-level starter on Sundays. There are also signs, even in this setting, that he's still developing the type of consistency as a passer that would allow him to have immediate success in the NFL. Although there's been chatter about potentially coming back for one more season following 2026, he will because he's going to need it. If Manning can continue to build on his late season 2025 performances, it will almost certainly be time to join the Sunday ranks. Top line takeaway is that he looks the part of a day one draft pick, but do not think the 22-year-old looked like he ably started an NFL game today. That's to be expected. 2026 first rounders Fernando Mendoza and Ty Simpson will not debut as starters, but it does help contextualize that Arch is still a work in progress. Here is what I hate for Arch. The expectations are way too high just because of his last name.
Yes, I was just about to ask that if you thought it was too much
Yeah.
for him.
I literally hate that for him.
Yeah.
Because it's like I can't even just put my nose to the grind and just work, right? And just
Yeah.
work and grind and get where I'm supposed to be because now, oh, is Arch ever gonna get there? Is Arch ever gonna? And at 22 years old, that would kind of fuck with a kid. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like, dude, come on, shut up and let him develop. Well, he's like, and I always say this: he's not even Peyton or Eli's kid. He's their brother. He's
No.
their brother's kid.
Mm-hmm.
Let that man develop. And I really feel, and I like Arch a lot. I think he has all the tools and the intangibles, but you have to let him develop. You have to let him develop. I hate this for him because it's like the expectations are going to be sky high for him. They're going to be so high that no matter what he does, it's never going to be enough.
Yep.
And I literally hate that for him. I feel bad for that kid just because of the family he comes from.
Yeah, his uncles were the quarterbacks. His dad was a wide receiver.
Yeah.
So that is a
again,
lot of pressure for him.
yeah, it's just I don't like it, but I'm personally rooting for Arch because I like the kid and he's talented. But again, imagine if you, as a kid, that everything you did was on camera and scrutinized. All your screw ups that only you and your 5 friends know about, the whole planet knows about it. And that's how
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's an impossible way to live. All right. 2, who made you look up from your notebook? Kamario Taylor, and I'm not sure there's a close second. At 6'4", 230 pounds, the former top 100 prospect from Macon, Mississippi, is a unique athletic specimen. One of the highest ranked Mississippi State signees of the modern era, Taylor is a fluid athlete with an explosive arm strength that was superior to every other passer in attendance. Taylor unquestionably has the ability to develop into one of college football's most electric players if he can steadily improve as a passer this upcoming season while maintaining the ability to stretch defenses with his speed, athleticism, and power as a runner. He made 2 starts in 2025 and gave Mississippi State fans plenty to be excited about. His future is super bright. 3, Julian Sand. Did Julian Sand look better than the last time we saw him? Julian Sand was in the Heisman conversation until Indiana got after him in the Big Ten championship, where Sand was 21 for 29 with an interception as Ohio State lost to Indiana. And then in the college football playoff, Miami really got after him, and Sand suddenly looked every bit the part of a redshirt freshman. His worst completion percentage of the season, 63, two intercept 2 interceptions and 5 sacks. 63%. Okay. We need to wait for a week 2 trip to Texas to see whether those battles strengthen Sand. But I really like what I saw this weekend. Typically lauded with friendly descriptors like polished or accurate, I think there's more than meets the eye with regard to arm talent. A question, polished, polished ain't necessarily a compliment. That's some shit you say when you ain't got nothing else to say. You know, he didn't wow you, right? Accurate is a lot better, right? A question that lingers since his days at Carlsbad High School, Sam threw the ball with a little more zip and pop than what we've seen in prior settings. A cerebral assassin with high-level football intelligence and intangibles. Sam should be positioned for a sizable step forward in on-field performance as the Buckeyes' second-year starter. We will see, because I personally am not completely sold on Julian saying, but that's just me. Um, Four, which guys looked the part before you even get into the tape? Two players stood out for very different reasons. North Carolina State C.J. Bailey, standing at 6'6" and 210 pounds. Bailey has a long athletic frame with room to add. At first glance, his size and physical features remind me a lot of former Tennessee and Michigan quarterback Joe Milton, who is currently fading into obscurity. Although, although Milton was probably further along physically than Bailey. At the same stage of their collegiate careers, Bailey has a much better grip on nuances of the position in his third year while he continues to add muscle to a more linear frame. The other player of note was first glance was Ole Miss's Trinidad Chambliss. You know, the
Mm.
school where Lane Kiffin couldn't recruit nobody.
Old man Chambliss.
Right.
Right?
Somebody, oh,
Right? Listed at 6'1" and 200 pounds. Chambliss, who just got approved for what did he get approved for? Year 5 or 6? What did he get approved for? 6.
I think it's 6.
This is year number 6 for Trinidad.
Yeah, he better be like the best dude there.
He's got to
Chambliss
win the
height,
Heisman. He's got to win the Heisman. You're 6
yeah,
years
Oh.
in, bro.
yeah. The 6'1" and 200 pounds. Chambliss' height is probably more accurately reflected around 5'11". He got a trunk. He has a trunk of a lower half in a way that made me think of Russell Wilson from a frame standpoint. Both rely heavy on their lower body and compact build to generate constant velocity. All right, now for the fun part. 5. Who didn't quite jump off the field? As I noticed previously, the guy that I've been saying that is overrated. He's good, but he's overrated. There's always a degree of caution warranted when delivering praise or criticism from this type of event. With that said, I thought USC's Jaden Mayava left something to be desired from a pure arm strength standpoint. Somewhat of a mechanical thrower, the ball doesn't jump out of his hand, especially when surrounded by peers. He can struggle to generate consistent velocity into the intermediate and deep parts of the field. An intriguing name bandied about for the 2027 NFL draft. Arm strength figures to be a big question mark heading into next season. I feel like he gets way more praise than he deserves. Not that he doesn't deserve praise, but they talk about this kid like he's just elite, and he's not. He's okay. All right, that's just me. Again, like when people like and Oregon has to play USC this year, and Jaden Mayava, I'm like, nobody's worried about dude. Nobody. Anyway, 6. Who looked the most ready to run an offense tomorrow? This shouldn't come as any surprise, but the answer is Notre Dame CJ Carr, duh. You know what I mean? Since high school, Carr has handled himself like a 10-year veteran, combining a high level of maturity, on-field confidence into consistently poised performances. Throwing Friday's throwing exhibition was no different. The rising sophomore skill set was highlighted by his boringly good accuracy. I'll take
wow.
That's good. Boring's good when you're accurate. Like, listen,
It's accurate.
yeah, clean mechanics and quick release. So those are the 6 questions, and I anything for Notre Dame is pretty much national championship or bust this year. So I love to hear that. I love to see that, and that's all I got for college football frenzy, man. It's a slow week.
Thanks, bro.
All-season blues.
Hell yeah.
All-season blues. You know what time it
Yeah.
is. All-season blues, brother.
It's a slow week, man. That was nothing.
Enjoy your little vacation because it's coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I tell you what ain't a slow week.
Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away.
Monetization police.
What?
Got you again. You gotta give 3 bars. As soon as that 4th bar hit, gone.
Yep.
Oh my
And they don't
God,
know you're a
that's
pro
funny.
at it. So
Yeah, I study.
What is it, like
algorithms.
8 seconds? Was it 8 seconds?
8 seconds and they coming.
Yeah, it's 8 seconds. Yeah, I was just reading that.
Wow.
It's 8
8
seconds.
seconds and they're like, hey,
Hey, give me my money.
hit this accept button so you can give us all the monetization. No.
You know?
Oh,
Not doing it.
wow. That's crazy.
all right.
Hey, so it's time for Out of Bounds.
Let's get it.
Okay, we're gonna
Where do
start
we
with
start? Gosh.
Brendan Sorsby. Okay.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna give a quick timeline for people who haven't heard about him, but I'm sure everyone's heard about him. He transferred to Texas Tech January 2026.
Word.
Then it was discovered he had a $90,000 gambling
God damn.
addiction. Checks into rehab for
Oh!
30 days.
Oh!
And despite going to rehab, NCAA ruled him permanently ineligible
Bruh.
from collegiate sports for violating the anti-gambling bylaws. He filed a lawsuit against the NCAA and, of course, in Texas. The good old boy network in his favor, a judge granted him a temporary injunction, briefly reinstating him to his eligibility, and there was a bunch of backlash for that, which there should be, including schools threatening to boycott playing Texas Tech. So due to the backlash,
Oh!
yes,
Just
Sorsby
ooh.
decides to drop the lawsuit and leave Texas Tech to pursue professional options. Well, so he was applying. He applies for the
Yeah.
supplemental NFL supplemental draft on 6/22/26. The next day, June 23rd, NFL informed Sorsby that it won't hold a supplemental draft this year, and advised him to sit out the season and prepare for regular 2027 NFL draft. So what does Sorsby do? He doesn't give up. He goes to the CFL. And on Friday, June 26th, the CFL decisively ended that option for him.
Nope.
Yep, barring its 9 teams from signing Sorsby. They were like, nah.
All right, there you go. Survey says.
There you go. So current options for him, I guess, are 2027 NFL draft or look to play at JUCOs, which are non-NCAA. Sorry, exactly. So if you're Sorsby's team, like his personal team, what would you advise? Anybody?
Sit your ass down, be quiet, stay out of trouble, and get ready for the draft.
That's it.
And
Yeah,
do
you
not
got
place a bet on any goddamn thing until you get real.
Yeah,
Not using a cutout, not
Listen,
using an app,
listen,
not getting
if
somebody
I
to do it
find out
for you.
that you
Sit
so
your
much as
ass down.
breathed around a gambling table, I'm resigning as your
Ah,
agent.
don't let
Right.
him anywhere near.
This is what somebody needs to do to all his everything he has and the ability to bet on. Shut it down, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No
Shut it
betting
down.
whatsoever.
Serious.
No, nothing.
Me, I'm like in that order. Like sit down.
He just gets a
Yeah,
year of draft prep. Like that's
Yep.
what it is. He's just basically got to do everything he can to just get in, stay in,
He's
and
gonna
get
have
in
a
the best
spotlight
shape.
on him all year, right?
You
He's
got some
gonna
money,
say,
bro. Go get with some
watching
trainers.
the
Get ready for the combine. If you get
Yeah,
an invite to the combine.
Exactly.
Wow,
Exactly.
that'll be interesting.
But he has to
Well, I'm
remember now, like when he's out, you're going to be on camera. People are going to be filming you. Do
Yep.
Because if he
not.
doesn't go to the combine, he doesn't get a pro day. I mean, he's not going to get a pro day because doesn't have a college.
So right, how would he go to the combine if he's not in a school, like enrolled in a school?
It's a matter of if the NFL invites him or not. If the NFL
they
doesn't
invite
invite him, then he would have to basically kind of, again, in a Colin Kaepernick-esque way, hold his own combine.
Got
Yeah,
it.
or like they could call them for team workouts though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can call him for
they call
Yeah,
yeah.
private workouts for sure.
Well, he tried. I guess the good old boy network didn't really work out for him this time.
And the survey says, your ass out of here, Sorsby.
Right.
So we're gonna move from Brendan to Brandon
Uh-oh.
Ayuk.
Uh-oh.
49ers wide receiver, currently locked in a bitter public feud with the team. He's actively demanding a release or trade to the Washington Commanders. the relationship between the two deteriorated after the 49ers voided his guaranteed money of $27 million over a rehab dispute. So he tore his ACL and MCL in October of 2024. They later voided his 27 million because he did not participate in scheduled team meetings and rehab sessions at team facilities. Let's see, he was put on reserved slash left squad list. He's taken to social media because why not, right? That's what we do nowadays. And to blast the franchise and calls the general manager John Lynch and coach Shanahan stupid and weirdos. That's gonna bode over well for your negotiations over this situation.
Black ice. Easy.
Gab, I think he's upset. I don't think he's sleeping.
Yeah,
Gab ain't sleeping. He pissed off.
He's over there stewing. Let's throw the alley oop together.
Did you all see the Richard Sherman's little
Yes.
video that I dropped?
Yes.
So he gave a really great explanation as to why
Yes, he did.
Why he doesn't have a leg to stand on, right?
Exactly.
Because if he decided not to rehab at the facility or come to mostly rehab at the facility, he had to come 4 days before everybody came so they could see how his
evaluate
rehab went.
him.
Yes, without
and every player knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Every player knows that.
If you're not going to the team for your own rehabilitation, you need to show up early so that way they can evaluate you and make sure that you're up to where they see fit.
Which makes total sense. So it's not a shocker, but
no, this dude.
Ahead,
no, you got it. You got it. You finish what you got.
Okay,
because I got. I'm gonna.
We'll get there. We're just
So, of course, he wants to sign with the Washington Commanders, where he would reunite with his college teammate Jaden Daniels. However, at this time, Commanders have not indicated a desire to sign him. So, if you're Washington, do you want him, and or any other opinion that you might have?
No.
Who's starting?
Washington.
Washington.
I'm like, who's starting?
Who's gonna buy that problem?
Like, if you're the GM for the Commanders, you have to want to be fired if you go out and sign him, because it's going to cause nothing but issues down the line. Like this, he has already shown that he is an issue when he doesn't get exactly what he wants. The world doesn't cater to you like that. Like, I get it. You worked your way up through JUCO and got all that to get to where you were drafted in the first round of the NFL.
Hang on, Cozy. Hang on. Here comes the classic.
The world
what
is
do they
not
want, Jay?
made
they
for you.
They want it one way.
When it's the other
way.
The other way.
Like, oh, man.
You want it one way when it's
want
the
it to
other
be one way.
It's the other.
Because you're an employee. You don't get to dictate terms. What is wrong with you?
Right. You already agreed to the terms.
Listen,
signed a contract.
After the shit show that was Antonio Brown, nobody's doing that.
No, that's the thing. BA is turning into AB, and we're watching it in real time. Yep. It's getting bad.
As our resident 49ers fan, Gav, let me appropriately set you up. Here you go, bro. Here's the alley-oop from hell.
Brandon Ayuk, I need you to pack your bags. I need you to get the hell out of San Francisco, Santa Clara, the Bay Area. I know you're not in California because you're running from your warrant. So go ahead and leave. And I want you to know that you're never going to play a snap of football in the United States of America ever again unless it's with flags. You're done. You're done. You have completely crashed your whole career out. And the problem is normally when things like this happen, there are teammates across the league that have played with you or something that will have your back and say, "Oh, I kind of know something about it. I'm not going to speak on it, but there's something more to this." Not one person has come out and said, "Hey, there's more to it. There's this or that." When George Kittle, who is the most player-first type of player in the NFL, comes out and says, "Damn, I would be pissed if I got paid $30 million too. I wonder what's happening." You're gone. He's gone.
I just want to know who's advising him. Like, what?
Nobody. He
again.
fired his manager.
Yes,
He
yes,
fired
he
his
fired his
manager,
manager.
and
Did.
it's just him. He is in full crash out,
I
completely
was gonna say,
flaming
like,
his whole career out.
I'm gonna ask you a question, like in all seriousness. Do you think maybe he was on medication or something? Like, this is just
That was
I'm
great.
not even trying to be funny. I'm serious. I'm like, does he need medication?
He could. He's the first person I've ever seen get CTE from a knee injury. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen.
He got CTE. He got
Like,
TEC. He got TCE.
That was the exact
my
verse
man's
I was
all
thinking.
my
from
man's
his knee.
blew his knee out, and we haven't seen him since. He's been
Oh my
gone. The only
god.
time we've seen him is speeding 90 miles an hour past Levi Stadium or going on live
Yep.
talking crash out this, crash out this.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like what do you want? Your career is over now. All the money that you fought and held out for, because it was a whole dramatic thing. We gave you what you wanted.
Hey,
San Francisco gave you what you wanted as a
hold on.
top-rated receiver contract.
Let me give y'all a theory I have here, right?
Okay.
Sometimes I think some of these guys want to end their career. I think they're just tired, and instead of just quitting
I'm-
outright, they'll do some crash out shit like this to end it all because
But-
they've like, look, I've made enough money to be good. I can ride off into the sunset. And
Why is he calling the Commanders though?
That's true.
He's got IG Live where he's showing a football. He's like best team in the world.
Because here's
Watch
the
the
thing.
Commander W.
Because he still wants to look like he wants to play.
No, man.
I mean, that's crazy.
I don't know.
If that's what he's
Okay,
doing.
can we just say, okay, you can be strategic. Nothing that Brandon Ayuk has done tells me that he is strategic.
Oh no, he's super. I was about to say remedial. That would be mean.
Yeah, remedial is good. Remedial is
Like-
good. Stick with remedial.
I'm a
Yes.
big Niner fan, so I've watched a lot of them in their own, like when they, because Debo had his own podcast, Kittles have their podcast, Warner has his podcast.
Or maybe he's mentally ill.
Yes.
It very well could be. It very well could be. He was.
It is.
I've watched Brandon Ayuk. First off, and whenever he went on a podcast, he always had to have someone next to him, whether it was Debo, and whether it was Debo that was the guest with him, or somebody else. Or Jaden Daniels. He cannot do those interviews on his own.
I really
Look
want
at him at ASU.
And when he is
was a bit-
on those,
hey, at ASU, he was a bit volatile. So
I mean, but now when he is on those podcasts, he just sits there, hands in hoodie, half the time hoodie up, and just kind of just sits there in the corner while his buddy is the one talking.
Yeah, that's a really good
It's a really
point.
weird. It's a really weird look for that dude. And so now to see that he's actually like, I'm just like, oh, I would love to hear him say anything if he has anything to say. And now when he is talking, I'm like, I missed him when he would shut up.
Yeah, Jabari said in the comments that June is men's mental health month, so maybe he does need some
He might.
mental support.
he needs some milk.
Yes.
He needs some
Or
milk.
you know how you said he has those people, somebody has to sit next to him. Maybe he needs an emotional support animal.
That's what,
I don't
again,
know.
those are all signs.
I don't know.
But-
He had a
This is
locker room of
mental
50. He had a locker room of 52 other players next to him that he could talk to and do anything about, whether that's anyone else on the team or the receivers room or he had Debo Samuel in the league that he can talk to, who is his best friend in the league. He's got Jaden Daniels who he can talk to.
Listen,
There's
Okay,
something
but you're
different to
thinking
this.
like a rational person at the moment, and clearly he's not rational.
For a year and a half, 2
Yeah.
years.
here's the thing.
I
I don't want to. I'm going to go with mental illness here, and I don't want to shit on anybody's mental illness. And I know
Or
everybody
chemical
deals,
imbalance.
yeah,
right.
or neurodivergent, whatever fancy words they come up with this shit now.
And we are
I
not
feel you.
doctors, okay?
Listen,
No,
you
I
saw
think
that.
he needs an evaluation.
You saw that South Park thing I posted of how we handled that shit in the 90s. You know what I mean? He
That's
just walked
funny.
up and smacked all the kids. It was like, shut up and read.
Smacked all the-
And
And
they
we're
shut
no
up
longer
and
in the
read.
90s, so we can't do
But
that
we
anymore.
can no longer do
Correct.
that, you know.
Correct.
Hitting is bad. I wish someone would have told my mom that, but anyway. Shit.
Hey, don't bring,
My mama
hey,
wrote the
hey,
CTE out of me.
let me tell you, don't bring up old shit. Yes, I'm
Hey
defending
man,
your
listen.
mama right
I'm
now.
just saying, like, listen, what was all these rules and care and shit when I was growing up? When I was getting ashtrays thrown at me, is all I'm saying.
Ooh,
Man,
stop
surgical with
it.
the ashtray action.
Yep,
But here's the thing. Now we know we can survive.
There you
this is
go.
true. Hey, listen, it
Hey,
made me tougher.
you learn
Exactly.
how to duck.
Oh man, hey, my reflex. Hey, listen,
Oh, wait,
my
no.
reflexes is
Here's a
crazy.
novel idea. Wait for it. You learn that there are consequences to your
For your
actions.
actions.
That's
Mm.
true.
Absolutely,
That is right
Mm.
there. Boom.
absolutely.
Yes.
I just
So
Listen,
I'm
I don't
not
know.
leaving $27 million on the table.
no, he's left well more than that because now
Well,
his whole
true.
contract's voided out.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Well, here's my thing. Only a mentally ill person would do that. That's what I'm
that's
going with.
what I'm saying. I know plenty of
That's
people
what
who
I'm
I know
saying.
plenty of people who mailed it in for their second or third contract. They still showed up, but they were mailing it in for sure. We saw it on the
He's
field.
ill.
He's got to be. I
I
hope he
Or
just
gets
or to
help.
Liz's point, he has some type of imbalance or something. I mean, and think about the
Yeah.
body language you just described. That's not
Oh,
normal
yeah.
behavior.
It's not. It's not. And I remember every time I would see him on these podcasts with Debo or Jane Daniels or anything like that, I'm just like, there's something off. There's just something off. Something not
Yeah.
quite. Because Debo's sitting there trying to lead it all. Like you got Fred Warner and his wife doing their podcast and this and that. And he just, there's no emotion, no, like, he didn't even dive into conversations. It was like 3, 4 word answers and then on
Wow.
to the next.
Well,
Awkward.
let's say a prayer for him.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And real quick, Cozy brought up his warrant.
So, Brandon Ayuk, hear me out, brother. It's over.
Dunzo.
It's over, man. Nobody's
Yeah,
going to
no.
sign you, bro. You're fried. You may as well get with Adrian Bronner and Antonio Brown and make crash out content for the rest of your life.
Right, and join the Cray Cray parade.
And the survey says it's over.
Over.
Listen.
Finito.
One thing we know that NFL owners and front offices don't like is attention that has nothing to do with football.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a
Facts.
whole lot of attention that you're bringing that has absolutely dick to do with football.
Nothing to do with football.
It ain't about
Right.
football and playing football, making money off football. We don't want to hear it, brother.
Yep.
What were you saying, Liz, about his warrant? Because like I said, I know he's apparently dodging Cali.
Yeah, I completely. Okay, this is not a smart thing to do, but what is right when you have a warrant? So the misdemeanor warrant is for alleged exhibition of speed. What is that, right? So stemming from a December YouTube video where Ayuk recorded himself driving over 100 miles per hour on Tasman Drive near Levi Stadium.
Yep.
What, bro?
Tell me that ain't crazy people activity.
Dude, that
He's Yang.
I'm not
Now we know what that is.
That's
Oh man.
that's the crying girl speeding off out of the driveway after the breakup is what that is. That is just oh my gosh. Like it's just so insane to me. Like it doesn't make any sense. You got everything you ever asked for and fought for in there in that whole off season. Came to camp late for it, this and that. And then because you came to camp late, you sucked to start the season, started to probably get a little bit down on yourself, and then got hurt week 6. Like, and we haven't heard from you since. Like, it was the whole domino effect. We watched it in real time. Like,
Fool out in front in the car
Am
like,
I the only one who's sensing some hostility from Kobe?
yes, absolutely, absolutely.
I'm like,
What did you say, Co?
I said, am I the only one sensing hostility from Cozy?
Oh yes, for
Like
sure.
radiating.
we
Tell
gotta
him why
clear
you
the air
mad,
here.
son. Tell him
Because
why you
the only reason why is because I was one of the very few. Because there's every team's social media and every team's media and everything like that is their own special brand of crazy. But Niners is up there with the Eagles and like with just insane fans. Maybe not hanging from street lights and stuff like that, but the pure bipolar aspect of fans going through like social media is mind-boggling to me. And so while Brandon Ayuk was fighting for his contract and doing all of that, I was one of the very few, you can ask Ills, that was like, pay him his money. He's top receiver guy. I can see it in his game. Fight. Finally did it. Came back, sucked ass for 6 weeks, got hurt, and was gone.
Jeez.
And now he wants to go ruin the Commanders' locker room.
Screw it. Yeah. Go ruin another friendship with another friend in Jaden Daniels and watch how that happens. Like that's why the Commanders can't do it, because if they sign BA, all of a sudden now their star quarterback has a relationship with their crash out receiver, and who knows where that goes from there. There's just no way.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Jaden Daniels' mama ain't letting it happen.
She better not.
Like I said, since he's been doing all of this, I haven't seen the two of them together.
And it ain't gonna happen.
Smart move on his part.
Oh, Jaden Daniels is a smart kid.
What else we got?
Okay, so we're gonna move on to Chris Johnson. This story is a little bit, it's sad. I'm just gonna put it out there. He was diagnosed with ALS, and ALS is it's a degenerative disease. So, let me say, who Chris Johnson is. He was a former NFL star running back. I think that was anyway.
CJ2K.
CJ2K. Titans legend.
Yes.
Yeah,
he had a historic 2,000-yard rushing season with the Tennessee Titans. He revealed he is battling ALS, commonly known as Lou Gehrig disease. He did an interview with Good Morning America, and he let he just wanted to let everyone know what was going on with him. He had early symptoms where he first noticed persistent weakness in his right hand and the loss of his baseline strength. So he said it was really hard for him to like hold a cup even.
Yeah.
And let's see.
And I remember like he would twitch and shake his hands out a lot. And that's one of the symptoms. Like if you see someone ever just always having to shake their hands out for feeling, it's one of the early symptoms.
Yeah. So they thought that obviously he played football for 10 years. And so they thought that it was due more so to football than anything else.
Right.
So they assumed his weakness was from football-related injuries, such as a pinched nerve, was what the wife said. She was with him. But then he got tested and revealed he had ALS. There's no history of the disease in his families. It progressed very fast. Even in the interview, he was using what it's called an AAC device, so augmentative alternative communication, where he uses eye gaze to communicate.
Right.
And what they did was, before he lost his voice, he actually recorded himself so that they could use his voice for this machine, which I thought that was really neat.
That was a nice touch when I saw it.
So
for people going through things, the biggest thing is they lose the identity of self. So him being able to have his voice heard is important.
Yeah, I think the toughest thing for this disease is that mentally you're there.
Yeah.
Like
it's your body that's degenerating.
It's your body that's it's the muscles. You lose control. You lose you lose control of your muscles, like of the controlled movements of your muscles.
Yeah.
Right? Voluntary muscle movement. Yeah, so I just was like, man, that's so sad. He's so young too. He's what, 39, 40?
39.
And usually this disease takes years and years to really start affecting people. I had a professor that had it. She, was older, and eventually she did have to start walking on a cane and everything, but it just took forever. But
so it's just as hit or miss. There might be some sort of link towards people who have who eventually develop it, that had athletic careers, potentially like speeding that process up. It's the same way like Lou Gehrig had it, and all of a sudden within a few years he had passed as well.
Yeah. That's a really good point.
And he was the guy who was known as the Iron Horse, who played more consecutive games than anybody.
No, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I know they have children. So I think 4 kids.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
and I think
Shout out to his
they're,
wife, man.
yes.
She's
Holding
been
strong.
Yeah,
very very strong throughout the process.
Yep.
she's there supporting. Um,
Well, we'll keep them in
unlike
our
LeVar
thoughts.
Ball's wife, who was like, "Oh, you lost a foot, I'm out." That
Man,
was
After he helped her through a heart, what do you call it?
Dude.
stroke.
A
Arrhythmia.
stroke. Recovering from a
Yeah.
stroke.
Everybody ain't built for
I
it,
could see
man.
that.
Oh, so
I
I,
could
good,
I
see that.
Yeah.
great comment
It,
right there.
yeah, thank
kind of like
you.
when we were talking about Chris Jones last week. And granted, it was about his fall off, but
Hmm.
Jay is correct. Those people that are thudding every single play.
Mm,
I mean, there's still things that we don't know about the damage that football players are doing to the human
It,
body.
it,
Like, let's be
Oh
clear,
yeah.
see,
And
right?
there's
here's the
always
thing.
and there's
Here's the
always
thing.
those specific one-off incidents that could always be
Yes,
that one thing that changes a whole career.
They said
correct.
like
Would you say, Jay?
studies are showing right now, right? Even if you play,
Oh damn.
you never played again, right? You're gonna have some mild form of CTE. You might not even know it, but it's there, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have some mild form of CTE. You're gonna have some twitches and some glitches because again, it is the equivalent of getting into a car accident every week, even at the high school level,
yeah,
at 60 to
Yep.
65 miles an hour. So
Correct.
you're going out and you're having a car crash every week, and people like, well, why is this?
Multiple times. Wait.
Yeah,
Multiple times during the same game.
yeah.
Yes.
So,
absolutely.
so you know, and people like, well, why does this sport still exist? Because people pay a lot of money, and there are men who volunteer to play it because they have that competitor and warrior spirit. There's always going to be men like that, so it ain't never going nowhere.
And they
And
are paid and they
They're
are
like
paid.
I call them our modern day gladiators.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
They are.
gladiator sport for sure.
yeah,
1000%.
They
And
are.
they're
you
paid
know,
well.
yeah. But the
And
As
they're
they
thing is,
should be.
compensated, but
however, however it ends is how it ends, and however I go out. But
oh,
the thing is, for you know what I mean, man, for those 6 seconds of violence in between whistles,
Wow.
I want you to know that I'm better than you, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's just the competitive edge of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, not to mention fighting for more money, fighting for championships just to win the game. Like like there's so many levels to the competition within football as well,
Yeah, I
and what
mean,
every play means.
yeah, it just is
Yeah.
what it is,
So they're looking into trials like
That's true as hell. Ice.
new trials. Yeah.
mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
That,
get what you said.
they always have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So hopefully,
facts, facts, bro. They do
yeah,
Absolutely.
have
they
the
do.
worst contracts in
That's
modern
why
sport.
actually the fact that now players are getting guarantees in their contracts, I am so
Yep.
happy for that.
Hmm.
Yes.
So happy
It's
Indeed.
for them for
mandatory in
that.
my opinion because
I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
You're
Exactly.
still
literally risking your
do
life
that
out there.
stuff. Oh yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
Really?
Every game.
Really?
Just remember,
Yeah.
last season we seen a dude die on the field
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
2
and
years
get brought
ago,
back to
with the
life.
yeah,
It was 2 years ago.
the Damar
Yeah.
That was
Hamlin
so scary.
incident was.
I'm
Crazy.
surprised he came back to football. I know he's an adult, but if I'm his mom, I'm like, nope, you can't.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
but
would have been
here's the
enough for
thing:
me.
Yeah.
you can't take away what
I
someone
know.
loves.
I know.
You
And
just
worked their
Yes.
can't.
whole
And
life to get
it
to.
is.
Yeah, the will to compete is there.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
So,
I
you
played my
know,
whole junior year on a torn MCL just because
ow.
I didn't want to miss any time.
Yeah, listen.
No.
I
That's
tell
terrible.
people, hey man, and listen, if I down the weight bench, I'm happy. Like, just let me be. You know, I
Okay.
mean,
Happy
because
place.
it's what I wanted to do.
That's yeah.
So,
Gotta let
yeah,
people do what they want to do.
Well,
I wish the Johnson family a lot of luck,
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
hopefully they find
Prayers,
something that
blessings,
works.
guys. In
high
our
Yeah.
hopes,
thoughts and
well
prayers,
wishes.
Yes,
and keep fighting the good
absolutely.
fight, man. There, by the way,
Yeah.
there is no cure for ALS. There's no
Nope.
cure.
Not right now.
Nope.
So,
No.
we need to
Yeah.
stop spending money on wars and more on the medical advancements because these diseases have been around for
Yeah.
my entire lifetime and everybody else's. So
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, most definitely.
Listen,
Okay.
the military has enough boob jobs. You don't need to pay for more titties. Pay for medical advances.
absolutely.
Oh my God. Okay. I have a bonus. I'm going to move from football to football. And this is kind of
Buddy.
crazy. So, Uruguay's national team was left to figure out on their own a way home when their private charter was canceled after being eliminated from the World Cup. What do you guys think about that? Fair or not fair?
Stop losing.
That's
Well, we've all
hilarious.
said
So did
he
their
ain't
country?
getting on the team bus heading back to the plane, so we did it.
Did it?
Hey,
Was
listen.
it the home? Was it like the home? Was it Uruguay that
Yeah,
canceled the
the whole
flight?
team. They
So
made
it
it
Oh,
was
fly home
their
commercial. They
yeah,
canceled the charter.
The Uruguayan Football Association canceled the team's planned private
they
charter.
said you're not worthy. You're not allowed to come back. That is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Get back the
They
best.
had
way
to
you
book
can. Hey,
they had
listen.
to book their own individual commercial flights to return home, or
Damn.
or take the time to travel with your families.
Hey,
Okay.
Oh
listen.
my lord! They
What
said.
did Don King say? Nobody wants to leave with a loser. It's depressing.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Oh my gosh, that is
One time
so horrifyingly hilarious.
it's crazy. I remember one time my nephew played soccer when he was little, and we had to go to a game that was pretty far away, and he literally told him, "We didn't come here to we didn't come this far away to watch you lose." I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Really? That's your son?" But
Just a little
hey,
motivation ain't never hurt nobody, man.
All I gotta say
right.
is this.
Hey, maybe they'll win next World Cup so they can get their
Yeah,
title.
they actually failed to win a single game, and they drew. They drew. It is a terrible representation of their country for sure, and
Y'all represent.
they had a tie with Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde, and they lost 1-0 to Spain. So,
Well,
but
yes.
so of course social media went crazy with this story, and the Uruguayan Football Association said they said no, that the charter, they never canceled it, that the charter flight was never even scheduled.
That's
That's
not
bullshit.
even what.
That's
not
not
even
better.
That's
That's
not
not
better.
better. Oh,
We're like,
we
just
just
in
never
case you
scheduled it.
lose, just in case you lose, we're not gonna even schedule it.
Yeah, I'm over like, yeah, you know what? We just didn't schedule it because we knew y'all was bums. So you know what I mean? Like that
Right?
doesn't make it better.
It does not. It does not. So anyway, I thought that was an interesting thing that happened in
I mean,
football.
I
that
can
is
think
so
about how
funny.
many times, like after football games, not football, but football, American football.
Yeah. So now we're
You
gonna
know,
go
like
back to
somebody
football.
makes like a boneheaded play or something happens. We're like, they not getting on the bus.
Right. True. True. But a whole flight, you're in a whole different country.
Like, yeah, that's so grimy.
That's
Like
It sucks to
crazy.
suck, man.
like, oh, you are a disgrace to our nation. You're not allowed to come back. Like, that is
But
so
it's
Right.
kind of
funny.
gangster too, though, right?
Sucks
Isn't
to
it
suck.
kind of,
Huh?
that's kind of gangster to me, though.
It's funny. It's funny as hell to
It's
me.
You gotta
great.
earn your way home.
They're like, you couldn't
And
even like
honestly,
won one game, won
not
once.
one.
You can
Not
win one game.
I mean, I expected this maybe from like North Korea or something.
Oh God.
Like that's what they would
No,
do,
they,
right?
hey,
Like I
they
don't know.
probably would be facing a firing squad or something.
I almost
That's what
say.
I'm saying. I know
I
they don't
was
even
gonna say
participate.
if their players lost, they wouldn't want to go back. Like they're like, no,
Right.
I'm not going back. Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man. So
Gosh.
anyway, we're gonna turn it right back to football and our next segment. That was
Hey,
on
nice transition, Liz.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is Jay with us still?
Gotta get on your job, tell them. Haters, get on your job, nigga. Motivation. Nigga, get on your job, tell them. Haters, get on your job, nigga.
Monetization police, I got you.
Good job.
What you think they're gonna pick up in Georgetown about the presents you took?
Hey, hold on, I gotta play this play.
Check this out.
This is how the Paraguay government was.
Or any fucking where if the Birdmen don't win.
Oh, that's so funny. I knew.
You're not going to
Well,
Georgetown. Any
Maria,
freaking way
rest
if the
in peace,
Birdman don't
Tupac.
win. Rest in
He
peace,
gets the most
Pop, man.
appropriate quotes and lines
You're
for
not
our
going to
segment.
Georgetown or any freaking way if the Birdman don't win. That's what he
Yup.
told
Yeah,
me.
y'all see Janet with the Tupac shirt on at the BET Awards.
Yup.
Got to
We
keep the
do.
man legacy alive. Hey, 48 countries for the first
Wow.
time ever. Good. Hey, Ice coming through in the comment section, man. Shout out to Black Ice.
Thank
Man.
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Yup.
you. Thanks for joining and commenting. Like,
Yeah,
subscribe, and share.
time. Hold
Okay.
on. Let's get that up there.
Like,
Give us a
follow,
thumbs up.
subscribe, share.
Yeah, I just said like, subscribe,
follow,
share.
subscribe, share.
Boom. There it is,
You.
y'all. Turn us
Thank
up,
you.
please, and thank you.
So, I started working on the notes on, believe it or not, Saturday because it's the NFC.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, but their fans, they've got some of each team, right? Their fans are
Mhm.
crazy. Each
I mean,
team.
you got
So I was
Philly,
like,
New York,
okay,
and Dallas all in that same division.
New
Like
York, Dallas, DC, and who'd I
Philly.
miss?
Philly.
Philly. Oh, how
Philly.
could I forget Philly? Okay. So we are covering the NFC East this week. 2025, first of all, to start, quick recap, was the first time that we finally saw a team in the NFC East claim the division in back-to-back seasons. It was the Eagles' second consecutive division title, and they snapped a streak of 20 straight seasons without a repeat champion in the NFC East. Do you know that that was the longest record for NBA, MLB, NHL, and NFL?
It's crazy.
Yikes.
Wow.
I mean, think about that.
A
20
different team
years?
won the division
A
20 years in a
different
row.
team won every year. Okay. So,
That's
of course,
parity.
that
That's
didn't
parity
help them
for you.
because even though they wound up with an 11-6 record, they lost in the wild card. So we're going to start with the Eagles.
Okay.
So, real quick, their 2025 record, as I mentioned, 11-6. They lost in the wild card. Their offense last year, there was a whole lot of chatter. We all know and heard it. AJ Brown, and the offense was boring and blah blah blah. 19th in scoring in the league. Defense was 5th in scoring, and total defense was 13th. The secondary actually was good, though. They placed in the top 10 in passing yards allowed. So they are projected this year to go 11-6 again and win the division. Last year, of course, their core weakness back to offense. They were averaging the fewest points in points, total yards, and rushing yards of the Nick Sirianni era. And then, of course, the whole AJ Brown thing with, not wanting to play and complaining, but not really complaining, dropping these weird ass quotes instead of just coming out and saying it. Okay. And then, of course, the OC position was an absolute disaster. What's his name? Patullo?
Oh,
They complained about him all season. All season they complained
All
about him.
season.
So going into 2026, I'm going to run off real quick the people who left. Obviously, AJ Brown traded to the New England Patriots on June 1st. But we knew that draft night. Did we not, Ill and
we
Jay
already
and
knew
Coach?
he was
Yeah.
staying.
Makai Lemon
that
was.
draft night. You're gone.
Mhm.
N'Kobe Dean took a 3-year, $36 million contract with the Raiders. And let's see. Cozy, my heart broken. Reed Blankenship signed a 3-year, $24.75 contract with the Texans. Not a bad place to land, though.
I was
And then
shocked that we broke that to you last week. You didn't know that until last week.
No, that got by me. I don't know how, but it did. So when you said it, I was like, wait, what? He plays for the Eagles. You're like, not anymore.
He gone.
He's gone. And then, of course, they lost Jalen Phillips to that ridiculous contract, even though you all don't think it's ridiculous. I do. 4-year, $120 million with the
That's
Panthers.
a lot. Wow.
Hell of
Panthers
a lot.
needed needed something. They can't get free agents.
I got one more key departure that I think actually is going to matter. They lost their legendary O-line coach, Jeff Stoutland.
One of the best, Stoutland.
Huge loss. So apparently he couldn't see eye to eye with the new offensive coordinator, Sean Mannion.
Mannion.
And he said we're parting ways. He didn't retire. Let me just know he did not retire.
You know,
And he's probably feeling some kind of way
a lot
because
of,
wait, hang on one second. Under
Go
Stoutland,
ahead.
they produced 26 Pro Bowlers and 14 All Pro seasons from the line. So it's not like he can't coach the O line. Okay, go ahead, Jay.
No, he can, but I think that's a philosophy. A lot of these
Old
hard
world.
nosed smash mouth guys don't believe in zone schemes. They just
Mm-hmm.
don't. If you talk to like a lot of these, and you notice if you talk to a lot of the hard nosed guys, because zone scheme depends on more athleticism than meat. Like boom, you hit the guy, you keep going, you push it. You know what I mean? And so a lot of these older guys, or a lot of these old school mentalities, they ain't even got to be older guys. They don't believe in zone running schemes. So you got to really have a guy that believes in that.
Oh, absolutely.
So what do you think? Do you and Il think that the new O-line coach, Chris Cooper, who's hired to replace him, is he any good? Because that's who they hired.
I don't know anything about him right off bat, but I guarantee you he shares the zone run scheme.
That Mannion does.
Yeah.
And so so funny tip about Sean Mannion, I watched him out because he went to college out here at Oregon State, and so he was the quarterback for Brandon Cooks when he won the Biletnikoff.
No.
And so I watched Sean Mannion develop and play out here at Oregon State and get drafted by the Rams. Just Goff was ahead of him until it was Stafford. But Mannion can process the field. He's good. He just wasn't a top tier athlete. So like, I think I'm excited to see what he'll do with it's not like the Eagles don't have weapons. You guys have weapons all over the field. You guys want to top the best.
I actually think they have the deepest roster in the NFC East.
No, you know what? It's the offense is going to finally look exciting.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a revamped
their draft picks and who they acquired.
It's going to be modernized. It's going to be modernized because the thing that killed me last year, what I hated to watch every single game last year, was the whole goal of the offense was to get to 2nd and 1 or 3rd and 1 and then push across for a first down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that is Jim Brown era bullshit. I'm sorry. That hurts to watch.
I like that.
It was definitely stuck.
Tell us how you really feel, Cozy.
Absolutely will.
So the players they added, and then we're going to come right back to you all's opinion. They added edge support in Jonathan Greenard. They signed several wide receivers: Hollywood Brown, Elijah Moore, Dontavian Wicks, plus the offensive help that they signed in the draft. Mekhi Lemon, who of course they traded up 3 spots to get. They got that tight end out of Vanderbilt. They also got some more line help out of Miami with Markel Bell. And then everybody else was on defense. Plus, they have a new offensive coordinator. So do you all feel that the projection of an 11-6... Oh, and one last thing. The Eagles have the easiest schedule in the NFC East.
Yep.
And that's why I'm giving them 1 extra game. I'm giving them 12 games instead of 11.
I think
how
wins.
I know what we're going to get there because I had to do a little digging, right? Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to come back to that. So do you all think that Hurts is going to prove himself as a QB who can elevate his teammates now without needing a number 1 or dominant receiver?
But hold on. Can I wait?
Like we're going to act like
I'm sick of that question. Like not from you. I'm sick of it because we're talking about a Super Bowl champion fucking
quarterback.
QB. What are we talking
That's
about?
what I say all the time.
These are questions that we're asking of Josh Allen and guys like that. You know,
and they haven't
won. The dude had his best games in both Super Bowls that he played in. What are we even talking about? It's not his fault that he played for that prehistoric ass offense, right? But he still made do and still balled out. What are we even talking about? The dude has a Super Bowl ring recently, not 10 years
Some of them
ago.
damn Philly
Recently.
fan forums, which I think they're building a little bit unrealistic. Because to your point, he's been to 2 Super Bowls. He performed exceptionally well in both. Won one, and you've got other quarterbacks who everybody's always blowing smoke up their ass: Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and they haven't won it at all.
Ain't won Nathan.
Nothing. That's why I don't understand why everybody keeps questioning Jalen Hurts.
And we blame the quarterback instead of who we should be blaming, which is the offensive coordinator.
That part. And he's had a different one every year. We keep saying that. Every year he's had
he has.
Mm-hmm.
I feel some animosity in that lower right hand corner. Yeah. Come on with it, brother.
I've never been a Jalen Hurts guy personally. I think that everything was.
That's the one little me and Tiff you had.
I can't sit here and say he's a bad player. No, I will, and I absolutely will. He's been to 2 Super Bowls and won one. Like, absolutely. I think the difference between him and guys like Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, things in that nature, they go, like, a lot of the times they're going out and gutting out and winning. They're winning their games a lot of the times, and I'm seeing a lot of times that that the Eagles are winning in spite of Jalen Hurts. We're seeing, like I said, when we were looking at AJ, no, Ills.
I'm getting ready to light into him right now.
We're seeing Smitty and AJ Brown run wide open down the field, and it's a 10-15 yard overthrow.
Okay, so in 2 Super Bowls,
in those 2 that's great. I'm not shitting on his Super Bowl performances. I'm talking.
Wait, hold on. Why don't we play football?
To get to the Super Bowl, right? I'm saying what happened last year.
Win the Super Bowl.
Right, okay. Right, but you have to get there first. You have to get there first.
Let me ask a question. Is it Jalen Hurts' fault that he's surrounded by so much talent? Like Cam said, he doesn't have to do much. Is that his fault?
No.
So Cozy, it sounds like there's a little bit of smoke coming from that lower right hand part of the screen. A little bit of hate coming from down there.
No, yes. I've watched damn near every Eagles game, and I can tell you right now, it's the style and quarterbacking in which he plays. I do not trust him throwing the football.
The dime he threw to Devontae Smith in the Super. What?
You guys blew them out in that Super Bowl. I'm not about to even hear that. Like, I don't even want to hear that one on the Super Bowl.
It's not about the score. It's about the throw.
I hear you. I'm saying that Super Bowl was already gapped. I don't care. My thing is like, again, same thing. End of game, fourth quarter, stuff like that. We saw it last year, wild card. We've seen it in the past with him. There's times that he does not make the right decisions and does not make the right reads. Or when he does do it, he overthrows them by 10, 15
But how many quarterbacks in the league can we say that about? We talking about one that has a Super Bowl.
I was just waiting for someone to be like, well, so...
Right.
Hey, listen. Nova,
from the way I watch him play.
End of story.
What Nova Prime said. Yep.
Thank you, Nova. Thank you.
Okay, here's my thing.
I feel like everybody's piling it on Gav. I don't really give a shit, but guess what? Gav, I got your back. We're talking about a guy that can't hit an 8-yard crosser to save his life.
Thank you, Ills.
Going to sail a deep ball 9 times out of 10.
CEO, we've talked stats before about this on third down. We've talked third down stats on this.
Third down.
And until one of your boys that you all love not only gets to a Super Bowl, but wins one, I'm not talking about Jalen Hurts no more.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong. My boy's been to a Super Bowl.
A lot worse than having Jalen Hurts as a quarterback. But we're going to really see what he's made of.
Because he's going to be in a real offense.
I agree.
He's going to be in a real offense now where the thing is, he's going to play some zone run. They're going to spread some things out. They're going to bring some things in, and some of these plays are going to be reliant on his arm. So now we're going to see exactly who he is as a QB. And all I'm going to say, if he doesn't deliver, I listen, go in. But if he does deliver, I need everybody to zip it.
That's valid.
Normally not that nice.
We always say that a quarterback one player can't win a game in football, right? Not like basketball.
Yeah.
Unless his name's Caleb Williams, then he's gonna do some outrageous shit. But
he's gonna do some.
I was just saying it's the importance and responsibility on the position. It's if
true, but he's winning with the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, with the rest of the players. So
no, absolutely, no. That's what I'm saying. Like I've never been sold on on that he is the reason that they're winning. That's funny.
Oh, do tell. Oh, we need all y'all to hijack. Come on.
I was like, I've never been convinced that he's.
Hang on.
Fair.
Okay. Cozy has had a lot of complaints tonight.
All right, do we think that the Eagles finally have a solution at OC to replace Kellen Moore? Because I also think that's been a big problem. You can't keep cycling through new OCs every season.
Absolutely. I hope so, but he's a relative unknown.
I think Manion's going to be around for a while because we're going to see.
Where's he from? Shanahan?
Offense. We're going to
McVay.
Okay.
The McVay tree.
McVay off of the Shanahan tree.
Come on down. You're the next contestant.
From the McVay Shanahan. Gosh.
I think you're about to see this Philly offense open up in the way that you haven't seen since Hurts has been there.
Okay.
And that's why I said it's about to be show and tell time. So we're gonna see.
Do you think
Nova, we didn't get there yet. It's coming.
Do you think that they'll use?
And don't worry, Eagles aren't going to be the only team I crash out on. Believe it.
Oh, he's ready. He's lathered up.
So I do think, even though it is phrased as a question, I do think that if the Eagles don't make a playoff run, Nick Sirianni is going to be gone.
Let's not forget, he's been on the hot seat even when they win.
Jalen Hurts has a no trade clause in his contract.
Mm-hmm. No, Sirianni.
He's not going.
Can't stand Jerry Jones. Yep.
There's times that I watch Sirianni and he looks like he's just along for the ride, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
He looks like he's there.
That's what I'm saying. He just looks like he's along for the ride. Just got his coffee and his clipboard, and his visor, and he's just watching it all go down.
Right.
Oh my god. Pretending to take notes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what you do. You delegate to other people, and then you take all the credit. That's what you do as a head coach.
Hey, that's true.
I
have a question.
Sure.
So how many times do you think the Eagles will use the brotherly love shove?
Oh God!
Oh God! No, that's even
crazy.
Worse.
That's
even more. That's even.
It's going to be the spread eagle. Who is that?
Of course, it's Nova Prime. Of course, it's Nova.
But
so they're going from the tush push to the spread eagle offense.
Oh no, that's terrible.
You're going to see them, like, along with that zone running is going to come a lot of spread. You're going to see them spreading guys out. Something that we have not seen the Eagles do. Something that A.J. Brown wanted, but that relationship had became so toxic he had to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No facts.
Yeah.
I think this is the perfect time to just go ahead and let's segue to the boys.
Let's go straight to the Cowboys.
I think they lathered up. They ready. They're ready, CO.
I am literally built.
Okay, so my next team.
Can I give you a proper intro? Can I give you the proper intro for the Cowboys? Let's do it.
Yes.
This is how I believe, okay? I'm from the old school. I believe this. I would rather play with 10 people and just get penalized all the way until we got to do something else, rather than play with 11 when I know that right now that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team. I cannot play with them, cannot win with them, cannot coach with them, can't do it. I want winners.
Shout out to Mike Singletary.
I want winners.
Winners.
Listen, let me just help you here. I'm not going to talk about 9.5 inches. I'm going to let
We don't ever want to speak of that again.
And Jay talk about the 9.5 inches, okay?
Oh no!
Nope.
How do we went from the brotherly love shove?
Talking about that.
The brotherly shove to the 9 inches. This is terrible.
Oh, dude. Well, I mean, when you got an owner like Jerry Jones, it goes like that.
Cozy, tonight is not a PG broadcast. I just want to say. It's not a PG broadcast. Okay. So let's just talk real quick because I want to get to their weakness and then all the stuff they did because they actually had a decent offseason.
Yeah.
So their 2025 record was 7-9-1, second in the NFC East, but they missed the playoffs. Their offense ranked 7th in the league, and their defense ranked 30th. Okay. So what was their core weakness? Defense. It was trash, as Jay likes to say. Huff. It was terrible.
Garbage.
They surrendered 30.1 points per game.
God.
My God. That is awful.
See it?
30 points.
They allowed a league-leading high 251.5 passing yards per game.
Ooh, couldn't stop a nosebleed.
So in my mind, the only place they can go is up.
Defenses.
Yes, they have a new defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I don't understand why they ever thought Eberflus was going to be.
How the hell Eberflus keep getting jobs?
I don't.
Oh, because he can talk his ass off. He can talk.
Jay, say it again.
How the hell does whack Eberflus?
Let's talk about who left. They traded Osa. I cannot even think.
Oh, Diggy Zua.
Oh, good one.
All right. Say it again.
Cozy, gold star for you. Gold star.
Osa a Diggy Zua.
Not saying that.
So they shipped him out in an off-season trade.
I'm about to call him old dirty bastard. ODB.
Then they traded Solomon Thomas to the Titans, waived Ballantyne. Oh my God, he was so bad. And and then Jadeveon Clowney, he hit the open market, but actually everybody thinks he's just holding out till training camp passes because he's not doing training camp. He doesn't do training camp.
Watch.
And he also led. Wait. This tells you how bad their defense is. If his old ass led their team in sacks at 8.5. Trash. Right? He led the team?
Wow.
Okay. And then, of course, everybody remembers Micah traded to Green Bay in return for 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark. So let's talk about what they did in the offseason as well as the draft because they actually had a very good offseason.
They did. As much as I hate them, they did do a good job.
Yep, they signed Jalen Thompson to anchor the secondary, as well as cornerback Kobe Bryant, who spent 4 years with the Rams.
Yeah.
He had 4 picks.
It was Kobe Durant.
Oh, right. Kobe.
Different basketball player.
Thank you. Defensive end Rashawn Gary. They traded from the Packers for a 2027 4th-round pick.
Reunite him with Kenny Clark.
Yeah.
Yep. And then wide receiver George Pickens, he actually signed his franchise tag.
He did.
Wow.
And last year, you figure he had 9 TDs and over 1,400 yards. And then, of course, their draft. They had a great draft.
They did great.
Caleb Downs.
I really like what they did in the draft.
Right? They got Caleb Downs. Malachi Lawrence, the guy you really liked ill.
You know that.
Florida. And then, of course, linebacker help out of Michigan, offensive line, cornerback Devin Moore. So don't you guys agree they had a good offseason?
Yeah. They retooled.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
We do think that the defense is going to be better. correct?
It's only one. There's only one way to go.
That's what I said. I'm like, there's only one way to go.
If you give up more
There's
than
only
30
one way
points
you
per
can go after
game,
Eagle Fruit.
I don't even know how. Like, how do
Well,
you give up
that's
more
also
than 30 a
why-
game?
Think about that though, right? If their offense ranked 7th,
Shoddy
but their
can
defense
dial it
ranked
up now.
30th, everybody could outscore them.
Yep.
So
Here's the thing.
Shoddy can
I'm
dial
gonna
up an
go on record
offense.
and say, I don't care if the Cowboys don't ever win anything in life.
Yeah.
now you know that I feel
May
the
all
same
the
way.
bad things. May all the bad things happen to them and only them.
Oh, the juju, bad juju.
Hate.
Nah. Those are my cowgirl sentiments.
So
that's America's team. I hate when they say that.
Hate.
So my question, I've got a few questions about the Cowboys, and then we'll dive in. So, do we actually think Pickens is going to make it through the entire season without crashing out?
No, so, I mean,
I have
we'll
doubts.
see. We'll see. I mean, it depends on what crashing out is. Like, if it's like a crazy like Instagram post or like something like that, then sure. I don't know if he'll go full DK Metcalf and punch a fan, but like, who knows? Who knows? Wide receivers are basket cases, dude. They're divas. I don't know what else to say.
It's a position. They are.
It's by position.
Yeah.
Divas.
Bill's gonna like the next point that I had in there, which is Dak Prescott turns 34 in July and carries a cap hit of over $50 million.
Ooh.
Damn.
Dude, they've been hit. They just keep re-signing him to max deals.
Cap hits next year. Yo, what we thinking? You think contract negotiations?
Make third down more manageable.
Here we go.
They're gonna.
That's all I got to say about that.
Wow.
Dude, they're gonna just do what they keep. They're gonna do what they keep doing and extend him and push and just keep pushing the lump sum down the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jerry's pushing. He's like, this is the quarterback I'm gonna die on. Whoever takes over after me can take care of it.
Can I go on a mini rant real quick? Just
old.
Yes, please. Wait, is it about the money?
Y'all hear this crap?
Here we go. Yeah.
Against CeeDee Lamb. This time CeeDee Lamb.
He has the worst cadence in the National Football League history of.
Here we go.
Like if I was on the front set, I'd be trying to time that crap up so I can lay his stupid ass out for saying that shit.
Here we go.
Dak Prescott, your cadence is the equivalent of Jerry Jones walking through the locker room, yanking wangs.
No.
Not yanking wings, bro.
Only the 9-inchers. Okay.
They don't get drafted or signed unless they meet that requirement. That's the whole point.
Yeah, that's wild.
They're all
In the locker room measuring men's peens.
Walking around.
Yeah.
That's part of the draft process. Most people do like wingspans and height and shit like that. He gets the smaller tape measure out.
God.
Soft or hard? Just kidding. I'm sorry.
All right, dude. Ask his crusty ass.
All the buttons all at once.
Oh my god! And for reference, Liz, he is 83 years old.
Unreal. Think about
oil money.
This how you know it's crap. I'm sorry, mini rant almost over.
It's okay.
When the hell did he even start doing that? This is like the last couple of years, right?
What? Doing what?
Here we go.
He was always set go.
I don't know where the here we go came from.
Like 2 years ago. Yeah, here we go.
I hate it.
Wipe my ass with that cadence, dude.
I think it was after they had oh my god, who was their running? It was after they had Ezekiel Elliott run center for the last play of the playoff game.
Oh wow.
It just has been stuck in his head ever since. It's just been stuck in his head ever since then. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Trash. Big trash.
Omaha.
Oh, Omaha is 5,000. Oh my gosh.
Here we go. God, I hate the Cowboys.
Okay.
0-17. Get them the hell out of here.
So we will see if those 2 first-round picks in exchange for Micah Parsons actually pays off. I think it's going to take more than 1 season, but we shall see. So the Cowboys have the 4th hardest schedule in the NFC East. They fly to Rio to face the Ravens, and they have a Week 13 road game at Seattle. And they also have Rams on the road, 49ers at home, Packers on the road, Texans on the road, Colts on the road. Baby, they got a schedule.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, we got to play them in between. Ooh, we got to play them after the Rams and before the Packers. I like that.
So the interesting thing is, do we really think? I think the experts are wrong. They're projecting the Cowboys are going to be 10-7.
10-7.
Nope.
No.
I don't think so.
You know what's funny about
8 and 9?
On one hand, sometimes he'll be like really, really loud and opinionated, and then other times he'll be like, no.
Because he hates these guys so damn much.
We don't like them.
I don't think there's one person on this pod that likes the Cowboys.
I don't have anything to say about them, but
everybody wants to talk about the Cowboys. It just so happens that we're covering the NFC East, so we got to talk about the Cowboys. Guess what? I've moved on from the Cowboys.
Okay, they're last.
And now we're going to talk about the Commanders. So in 2025, their record was 8-9. Total offense was 22nd. Total defense was 32nd.
The defense fell off a cliff.
Last.
Their whole defense was also decrepit. Their whole defense last year was decrepit. They were old as hell.
Bottom 5 in opponent QBR, yards per play, yards allowed, passing yards allowed, rushing yards allowed, and 27th in scoring defense. Enough said. What was their weakness? The entire defense. Oh, and by the way, their quarterback cannot stay healthy.
That's part of the Cliff Kingsbury system. That's part of the Cliff Kingsbury system.
Yeah.
Well, he also got his ass right.
He runs them too much. He runs them too much. And I said, if you're gonna run him that much, you gotta find him a weight room because he's too light in the ass to be running.
He likes skinny little quarterbacks that can run their ass off until they get their block knocked off.
And you're getting hit by grown men out there, and I said he does not weigh enough. It's going to matter in the pros.
I mean, look at what he was doing with Kyler running around like a little toddler in the backfield, like until Kingsbury got fired from Arizona. Like he loves the little small frame quarterbacks. Don't get it.
So the knee sprain in week 2, hamstring in week 7, dislocated elbow in week 9. So he started 7 games and only finished 4.
Bruh.
That's your franchise.
He's gonna have to have more of a pocket presence to survive because he's not like, it's different between him and
he's not
Caleb. Caleb's built like a tree trunk, so it's different.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You can't bootleg this kid every time.
He's a Lamar, right? He's more shifty. He doesn't take hits like that.
Yeah.
So key players they lost. They had traded running back Brian Robinson right before the season with the 49ers, your team, for 2026 6th-round pick.
He's in Atlanta now.
They lost Zach Ertz. We'll see how he does since his season was cut short due to injury. He tore his ACL in week 14 against the Vikings.
I was going to say, I feel like he's been playing for 20 years.
I feel like he's retired.
He just need to retire, bro.
He needs some milk. Listen, no
He needs some milk.
Yeah, that's
He's
horrible.
35.
Yeah,
Only
man,
the
don't
strong
do that.
shall survive.
Yeah, he really might want to think about hanging it up. Then we have Bobby Wagner.
Again, how
Obviously.
old now?
Exactly.
Old man Wagner. Listen,
Yeah.
we're gonna rewind. I want to rewind it back a
Now
little.
he doesn't. He's obviously not as good as in coverage, but
He's still a thump
a really
now,
good
and
blocker.
he's still intelligent. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
for
he's
sure.
still gonna
And
come
he's
down
very
and crash
smart.
him.
Instincts make him play faster than what his legs will.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So for sure,
The question is, he may get picked up by another team. He may.
I have a hot take.
They also lost Von Miller in the offseason too.
Go with
Exactly. I love your hot takes, Il. What's your hot take?
I got a hot take. I got me a hot take. So listen, Jalen, I'm messing his name up. Jesus Christ, Jaden Daniels will not make it to a second contract in DC. Book it.
I don't disagree. Hey, Nova said, to be honest, he would have to be built like Caleb and Josh Allen to maintain a run and gun style, but he built like the skeleton in science class.
Yeah.
And actually, that's true. That's actually what he looks like.
That's like he's one of the small frame quarterbacks.
It was AI enhanced.
When they
But
start running him like that, I was like, he's gonna get hurt. He's not.
This ain't the college game. This ain't the college game, bro.
No.
I'm like, this ain't LSU or ASU, brother. Like, these are grown men who are playing for mortgages and college funds and car notes and shit like that. They hit different.
Or for their child support that they have to pay now, or whatever the case may be. Like, dude,
Multiple.
It hit different when you got grown man expenses.
So
Yes.
Bobby
So I-
Wagner is 36. He's played 14 seasons. Ertz is 35.
Inside
He's
Dacker.
played 13 seasons.
I'm just saying they also lost Von Miller this offseason too, because I know he was down there, and so he again old. Like that's what I'm saying. Their defense was just Marshawn Lattimore old. Like they just lost a lot of old players, which I think is good for them to revamp that defense. I think it was just athleticism that kept them.
And revamp. Thank you for leading me to my next point. Revamp the defense. They did. They committed $120 million in guaranteed money to defensive players alone.
Ooh, run down the list.
They got defensive end Adofe Owe. I'm terrible. It's terrible. 4 years, $100 million.
Yeah.
$68 million guaranteed, and he's going to be the centerpiece of their completely rebuilt pass rush.
Yeah.
Then they have so tell me what you think about this. So defensive end, Cozy, pronounce that name.
You talking about Chason? I don't know. I couldn't tell you on the first name.
That's like his name.
Listen, hold up.
K apostrophe L is tough.
Play the music. Hold up. Let me make my obligatory.
It's literally K. Levon.
K. Levon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look.
I was actually stuck on the last name.
Can you play the rap music?
No, not that music. I need the piano. Piano.
Oh, you got a rant for me? Hold on. I got you. Let me cue it up. Right, because we got to have that. Jake, come on through, brother.
Listen. Can you please begin naming your children like they're gonna have to apply for a job one day, right? Because if I see, as a former store manager, if I see K. Levon and he looks like K. Levon, I'm not hiring your kid. Thank you very much. This has been a public service announcement by Jay Hollins. Thank you.
Wow.
Remix!
Signed by CEO for real.
Remix! To piggyback off what Jay Hollins just said and ranted about, my friend is a superintendent and high school principal in Mississippi. He showed us a
roster
transcript. This kid name was Cartel King Thompson.
No.
I'm not making
Where is he going to get hired?
His
He's
name.
gonna have to shorten his his first initial to K.
Cartel King.
Cartel
C,
King.
sorry.
I said
CK.
no way
He's
his
gonna be
name.
CK.
King.
He's not to be known. He's not to be known as like or.
I'm changing my name. I almost made me choke.
I'm changing my name immediately.
Like you imagine my face, my friend, he's just in our group chat. He said, "Hey man, look at this shit."
That's crazy.
And I said, "Cartel King Thompson? Like, what is that?" He was like, "That's one of my students, dog." I said, "No."
And think about it, the kid had no choice. It's not like he can name
Nope.
himself.
Nope, he got thrown into that. Bro, some of these parents are crazy. So I live in
I'm
a
gonna say they were
crazy.
teenage parents.
I was saying I live in a crazy area. There was this one kid that I read a story about. He got taken away from the baby got taken away from his parents because the parents named the poor kid Roach Clip.
Oh my god.
They named his ass Roach Clip.
Crazy.
Well, he took a big gamble
Poor kid,
because he got offered a multi-year contract from the Saints, $39 million over 3 years. He turned it down and took a 1-year, $11 million prove-it contract with the Commanders.
Wow.
So yeah, they actually beefed up their defense a lot.
I would say they went and got a Menahue.
Go get the money. Go get the money.
And then they also had a really, in terms of their draft, Sonny Styles out of Ohio State. You guys really liked him.
Oh yeah,
combine monster. Probably the greatest combine performance ever.
So Adam Peters said that he wants him to be his Fred Warner.
Ooh,
that's where he should be.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
yeah.
I like it. He's a big ass linebacker, 6'4", 230.
Being able to hawk anything. Oh, no, with that vertical too. God, and he had the highest vert in the draft. So like, you can't throw over the middle. He's just gonna jump up and get it.
They just gonna jump up and either catch it or bat it
you
down.
are excited about that signing,
dude. He's great.
I have a different player comp than Fred Warner for him.
For real.
Ooh.
He'll be able to take away the middle of the field like Brian
Urlacher.
Yep.
Like Urlacher was great sideline to sideline, but he ate up anything that was thrown up over the middle.
Oh.
Whereas Warner goes side they have Warner playing. They have him playing flat coverages and all types of different stuff.
Yeah.
Urlacher owns the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Curl flats.
Urlacher was one of the best all-around linebackers I've ever seen because he could do everything.
He could do everything.
He could do everything. And like somebody got mad at me when they said better linebacker, we talking not better team, better linebacker, Ray Lewis or Urlacher. I said I gotta go Urlacher because Urlacher does everything. Ray Lewis is good at what he does, but Urlacher
bring the pain.
was good at
I said Ray Lewis will come and bring the pain.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do that. But Urlacher was good at everything. And if you put that ball in the middle of the field, it was going the other way.
Like
all of that short and intermediate shit, he was picking it off.
The way the NFL likes to utilize tight ends and mesh concepts and everything like that nowadays, Urlacher eliminated all of that. Seam routes, dead. Crossers, dead.
That BS Travis Kelce gets away with in Kansas City, dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they say Sonny blurred the line between linebacker and safety.
Yeah. That was Urlacher coming out. He was the Mexico State. So
yeah.
Then they helped out Jaden Daniels a little bit more. They got the wide receiver out of Clemson, running back out of Penn State. Got
K-Tron's some nice.
Line.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so they did not have a second round pick because they traded it to the Texans in 2025 as part of the deal to acquire their left tackle.
That's Laramie Tunsil. Yeah.
Laramie Tunsil this offseason. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So kind of key questions going into the 2026 season. One of the big ones is Daniel's health. They got to coach him differently. Or he's not going to make it.
Who's their new OC?
You're going to see him have a way bigger pocket presence this year. I guarantee you. They're not going to run him the way that they have because the thing is, the kid reads the field very well. He can really throw the rock, but they got to keep him healthy. And the way you keep him healthy is to keep him in the pocket and keep the pocket clean.
Mm-hmm.
And protect him.
They have to, right?
Yeah.
Because
One thing that I do like about what they've done is that they have Marcus Mariota backing him up.
Yep.
As a veteran in the league who's been a mobile quarterback.
Yes.
That is like used to play for that historically horrible Titans offensive line.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Terrible.
So you
they
brought
did
up
my guy
something that I
wrong.
want to talk about, Cozy, which is the offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm. Who is it?
We're going into that,
David
right?
Blow.
Who is it?
So he is going to be the biggest gamble for Dan Quinn. So he went with someone who has no experience as an offensive coordinator.
Okay.
When he had
But
the
it was a
opportunity
QB.
to interview Mike McDaniel, Brian Daboll, Nathaniel Hackett, Matt Nagy, and Frank Reich. Instead, they promoted from within. He has never called a play at any level of professional football.
But he has been hold on. But he has been a QB coach under Ben Johnson, right? And
He
my
has.
thing is this. Sometimes you take the interviews, you know what's there with the guys that you interview. You don't like what's there. You interview from within and you
Matt
like
Nagy.
what you see, and because you're gonna get what you want out of this guy, whereas those other guys come with shit. They're trying to offer up shit. No, I want shit ran my way. Right?
Right. He knows
So
he
we'll
knows the
see.
system.
Well, I tell you what, Jay, out of 32 offensive play callers in 2026, only 4 are getting their first crack at OC duties. David Blau,
Boom.
Sean Mannion,
Yeah.
Declan Doyle, and Brian Curry.
Okay. I'm
So
with
we've
it
got
because
4.
the thing is,
Mike, we got
some of these
and 2 of them are in this division.
old motherfuckers need to go somewhere anyway because a lot of their philosophies
Stop it with
just
the
ain't
ageism.
working on this. It's not even that. It's not the ageism. Hell, I'm 51.
It's the philosophy.
Right?
It's the lack of an open mind.
Like Andy Reid.
They're
They don't
very
modernize.
rigid. Right. They're very rigid and they won't change. Like always, I've been saying recently, don't fight the future because it's coming. Listen, you either adapt or die. That's
Ills
pretty
and I
much
have
what
had
it is.
They tend to be rigid.
Ills and I have had this conversation multiple times. There are hundreds and hundreds of coaches out there at all levels, from high school to college to pros, that are more willing to lose with their system than develop a new one.
Yes.
And it's just facts.
You don't want to hire
Listen.
them. That's for damn sure. Ugh. So the schedule, let's talk about that because I want to get into why they have the hardest schedule, and they actually were last in the division. So
This
even
makes no
with a healthy
sense.
Daniels, they got a brutal opening stretch. They could be 0-4. They play against the Eagles, Cowboys, Seahawks, and Colts in London.
Oh, in London. Wow.
I'll give them that. I'll give them a win against the Cowboys.
And then they also play the 49ers on the road, Rams at home, Bengals at home, Texans at home. Now do you understand?
They will be eliminated from the playoffs by mid-season.
Week 13. Week 12, week 13.
That's the playoffs passing them by.
Damn.
I had to go do some research because it's like, why do they have the toughest schedule if they finish last? Well, every team in their division have 6 games within their own division, home and away, versus the other 3 NFC East teams. So it's the same for all 4 teams. 4 games are against one other NFC division, rotating, same for all 4 NFC East teams.
And they got the NFC West.
4 games against one AFC division, rotating, same for all NFC East teams. But the 3 crossover games based on finishing position within the division is where it gets complicated. So check this out. You know I had to do it. Each team, we already went out who they're going to play. The Eagles face unique opponents: Carolina, Chicago, and Pittsburgh, that offer the lowest cumulative win total. Washington, by contrast, draws 3 opponents from their positional crossover that happen to be stronger teams. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen.
They got
What?
screwed with how it's set up.
They got
Damn.
screwed. They got screwed.
Damn.
The Eagles, for their non-division opponents, check
They
it
got
out.
lucky.
They play Carolina, Chicago, and Pittsburgh.
Wow.
I had them losing to Chicago, but damn, so wow.
They should send a complaint letter to Roger Goodell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think they already know
guys.
they're not going. They already know they're not going to do a lot of winning next season. I think in their heart of hearts they know that.
That building knows what this season's set up for. This is hey, let's get Jaden some progression. Let's see what we can move on for and build towards 2027. Because my goodness,
Yeah.
Cook.
That's rough.
So, most of the time, it works out, right? Where the division winner gets the toughest schedule. So then, did you guys see the table I sent you? No?
yes.
Hang on, I have to pull it up because I actually just accidentally closed it. Sorry. So
You sent a separate document?
Yeah, no, I just pulled it up on my phone. I accidentally closed it. And then of course mine's like super long. So, Cozy, help me out. What is for the 4 on the schedule? Could you read it off for me?
I'm not seeing the table right now.
I don't. Was it a separate document or in the same document?
No. Okay, hang on. All right, so I got it. NFC East schedule rankings. So Philly.
Oh, here we go. Yes, I see it. Now I see it all the way at the bottom.
Okay.
Philly has the easiest. Then Dallas, New York, and Washington. So you see how they have the 16th hardest in the division.
Yeah, they have the 16th hardest schedule. Hardest
they
in the
are
division.
going to win my prediction is they're going to win this division.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just handed to the Eagles with how it's set up with that. That's crazy.
I feel like the Eagles have the deepest roster too. I keep saying that in the end.
They have the best. I mean, definitely out of this division, the best roster in this division, without a doubt. And so you have that roster plus the success they've had over the last couple of years, and hand them the easiest schedule in the division. That's just, damn it, damn it.
Well, and our last team. So the last team I'm going to talk about is the Giants, and to me, the Giants are like this division's Raiders.
I'm high on the Giants.
Me too.
I'm curious. I'm very curious about them this year.
I know. I can't wait to watch them play. So you figure last season they went 8-9, and their stats essentially total offense wasn't bad, 8th, but defense was trash, 29th.
Trash.
I've been hearing that same. That's a reoccurring theme throughout this division. I feel like is garbage defense and decent offense.
Yes, which is you figure that's why the Eagles really won the division, right? Because they've had historically the best defense in the division.
Gosh.
So pretty much everything on this team was a weakness except for they finally found their QB, Jackson Dart. I don't know that he's going to survive the season though if he doesn't learn how to get down. But we'll talk about
that, brother.
And shut it and learn how to learn where he should and where he shouldn't appear in the offseason.
Right. You are not Josh Allen. Do not try and run people over.
Listen, I want to see how these dynamics is going to affect their locker room this year. For one,
Him showing up at Orange Buddies rally.
Right.
Yeah.
They say they're okay.
You're in New
York. They say they're okay. We'll see.
You're in New York. You can't be next to dude. Sometimes it's not good to be seen. It's like, it was like when Dave Chappelle talked about being seen next to OJ. Hey, let's take a picture. No, I don't want to do that.
Not right now.
Not right now.
That's a really good point.
Bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just can't be next to people.
And you have to be savvy enough to recognize that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about the locker room divide this year, and you're in New York, and how New York is going to treat Jackson Dart.
But again, the
I tell you
question
one thing,
that
he better win. He better win.
yes,
Winning solves all.
Winning will
solves a
solve
lot.
that.
yes, the question that CEO always asks: who's advising these people? That's what I want to know too. Like, who said, "Yeah, this is"?
They should start tuning in to hear
Probably,
some of ours.
probably another,
right?
probably another Proud Boy, just like him
Another
that he signed
Trumper,
with.
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to move on to departures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dexter Lawrence traded to the Bengals for that number 10 overall pick, which they then, of course, flipped into the best offensive lineman in the draft. Then they Wandale Robinson signed with the Titans on a 4-year, $70 million deal. They lost Bellinger, and they thought that they were going to retain their veteran kicker, and then the guy comes in, beats him, and they already cut him. The starting kicker. So he's
interesting.
Damn.
Yes. So coming in, a lot of defensive help. Linebacker Tremont Edmonds was signed to anchor the defense. He's going to wear the green dot. They signed him to a.
So he was a Bear last year.
Are you sad to lose him?
No.
Hell no.
Okay,
Now with not being 29th in coverage, fuck no.
Then they hired
Very
a
strict
wall of
coverage.
defensive linemen. Good Lord. DJ Reader, Shelby Harris. Oh my God. Somebody Fotu, Sam Roberts.
Leaky yeah.
Then they added Isaiah Likely as another weapon for Dart. Signed. I didn't even get to the draft yet. Signed 2 wide receivers, Mooney and Austin. The kicker that I was talking about, he was an undrafted free agent. Will he got the starter cut? They signed him to a 3-year, $3.1 million contract. Odell Beckham, I feel like this is a nostalgia contract. He signed to that minimum, and he may not even make the team. And then, of course,
he just wants to retire a Giant.
That's all.
Yeah.
And then Dayball got fired, and he was replaced by
Dayball should always be fired all the time.
Jerk.
He's one of the coaches that we say, you're a better offensive coordinator than you are a head coach.
No need for you to be leading shit. There's no.
He is not a leader of men. I wouldn't follow that man.
People who get that hot-headed that quick, it just is not necessary. It's just not. It's not conducive to any type of good culture at all.
No.
You know what? You know what? With John Harbaugh as the head coach, I think the locker room, because of him, may be okay.
Hey, who has it better than us? Nobody.
Got a point.
Right.
The Harbaugh rallying cry.
I think they'll be all right.
Yeah.
I think it's
in the draft. They got a lot of good help though. They got Arvell Reese out of Ohio State.
Dog.
So one outlet graded him an A+ and said the Giants just became. Now I don't know if I agree with this, but I'm going to tell you what it said. The Giants just became the scariest edge rushing group in the NFL. Reese will start at off-ball linebacker and brings pass rush upside alongside Carter and Thibodeau.
I think Tibbs is out of there personally. If it's not before the season starts, it's trade deadline. If it's not before the season starts, it's right around the trade deadline midseason.
I'm surprised they haven't traded Thibodeau.
Right. Because
that's what I'm saying. Like Tibbs is
dangling him out there as trade bait.
He needs a fresh start.
He does.
Like it's like, bro, you're wasting your career away. And you remember him when he came to Eugene Cozy, like he came in as a starter, and he was a dog.
He was a damn dog. I remember being at one of the local bars around here during the NFL draft when he got drafted number 5, and everyone was like, "Dude, let's go!" Like you were about to see, like we're gonna see something we haven't seen in a while since like Haloti Nada on the defensive line. Like this is gonna be fun.
No, I knew going to New York, it wasn't going to be that for him. I was like, man, that sucks.
Okay, let me ask you something. Just from a coaching perspective, where would you like to see him go to restart his career? Or jumpstart it,
There's bias in my pick,
I want to
but
see him. I want to see him in Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay,
I was just saying there's gonna be
outside of you all
bias.
being fans of
I
the
was just
Bears
saying
and the
there's
49ers,
like
what
shit.
coaching? What coaching?
No, I'm saying we need the edge rush help for real.
So I'm like we're in the same boat. That's why I'm like like there's bias in all,
Bring
and
him
no
to
matter
Chicago.
what, like because what it is it's gonna be because what he's gonna be looking for, and what his agent and the other team is gonna be looking for is he's looking to try and be on a contending team that has a spot that's open for edge rusher, or that is what's sorely needed on that team. The Bears and the Niners kind of fall both into that category, along with maybe one or two other teams. They're contending teams that have.
I mean, I know fans of teams and things like that, but the other thing we also talk about, like the coaches and who we think are very, very good, like position coaches. And I'm like, who do you think is a really good D-line coach that can get the best out of him?
Ooh,
Dennis Allen would balling out.
Dennis Allen would have him going crazy. Dennis Allen would have him going crazy.
I still say Chicago. I said that as a fan and as a
honestly
coach, and where he can come in, plug in, and eat right away.
Like I honestly, Tennessee with Saleh, I think Saleh would have him doing crazy things.
Yeah. Oh my God, he would go crazy down there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just like, granted, of course, we want him to come to the Bears, want him to go to the 49, but I'm just saying, like in other.
But here's the thing: if he goes and plays for Robert Saleh, he's gonna eat.
That's gonna be that's his first. It might be a 13 sack season. Like you go pop.
Oh wow,
easy.
Well, we shall see, because they've been talking about trading him for a while.
Yeah, he needs to get out of there. It's just over, and nothing he did and nothing they did. It just didn't work out, and it's over for him.
They tried to play him. They tried to play him in like a swing, and where he played outside linebacker and edge rusher. They tried to put him in this like hybrid role, and he just needs to be able to just tee off and have one goal.
Yeah, he is a true blue long lean edge rusher, right? And he needs to be able to speed rush off that edge. You know what I mean? And that's what he does very well.
Okay. Well, I hope he can do that. The Francis Mauga,
dog.
Okay. Thanks. Yes, they said he was the best interior lineman in the draft class. Colton Hood out of Tennessee did not allow a touchdown. Serving as the primary defender on 72 pass attempts. Malachi Fields out of Notre Dame.
Another dog.
Another one.
Yep.
Defensive lineman nose tackle Bobby Jamison Travis out of Auburn. O-line help J.C. Davis out of Illinois. Linebacker help out of BYU Jack Kelly.
And the weird thing about BYU is they actually, I'm not even just saying this about Fred because of Fred Warner, but there's a couple other guys in the league around. BYU puts out just these random linebackers that are able to do stuff. So I mean, Jack Kelly might be able to not just like make roster, but get some time.
Okay.
They cross train a lot of their linebackers though, so they're very versatile.
Well, and then we've got some key questions going into 2026. Most of it's centered around injury, honestly. Dart's concussion history. You got 5 concussion evaluations in your rookie season.
And this is why we slide, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Boys and girls.
Meanwhile, you got Dayball trying to climb into the tent saying, I need my quarterback back. Come on, get him off the table. Let's go.
Now I understand why he went to
scrambled eggs.
Trump.
To introduce
now you know why I went to Orange Buddy's rally? Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. And more importantly,
that's a lot.
Sometimes coaches and teams, they have to save players from themselves, right? Anybody say Tua? Like, you don't need any more concussions.
Like that boxer this weekend, Dias.
Yeah, taking all that punishment.
He would have kept going.
Listen, if I'm the QB coach, we're going to dedicate 10 minutes to you sliding. I'm going to get a baseball coach out there, and you are going to slide for 10 minutes straight. This is what you do.
I mean,
you do not do another piece of contact ever.
You have 5 evaluations. Damn.
We can talk crap all we want about the end of. We can talk all the crap we want about the end of his career, but Russell Wilson was a master at that. I mean, he was also a former baseball guy himself, but that's why. Get down and slide. Get down and slide.
Yep.
And then speaking of two other big people coming back on their team from injury, we've got Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors, yep.
He suffered a torn ACL and a full meniscus repair in his right knee, which occurred in week 4 of 2025. So they're not 100% sure he's going to be available for week 1. It may delay his comeback, and I think they need to make sure he's ready.
Yeah, he'll start
Have you guys seen Scatterboo in the offseason? I'm like, he is. I'm going to be fine.
He was at the fight this weekend.
We saw him at the fight.
Oh, did you? He's already participating in a limited participation in 11-on-11, but they're expecting to clear him before training camp.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like Scatterboo.
Oh yeah.
And he said there's
Scatterboo is just
absolutely
the
nothing
everyman
he's
type
changing.
of player. He's like that old school Iron Man guy.
Yes. Yes.
Tough
He's like,
as
I am going to
nails.
keep running over people.
Fun to watch.
That's what I do. So we'll see. And then we talked about Odell Beckham, but we just think he's coming back to retire as a Giant.
Yeah. Those knees are fried.
Yeah. How old is he? Is he like 35 also?
33.
33.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah, see? And yeah.
It's not even the age; it's just the reconstructive surgery on those knees.
True.
Like
Yeah, it's over.
that Super Bowl. That Super Bowl did him in.
Yeah.
And he was honestly done on his last legs. The couple games leading up to that, he probably shouldn't have even played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He did. He
Right
was
off
slow.
into the sunset, my boy.
That's
Mhm.
right.
I mean, you
Why
got a
you-
bag. Go on, man. Do
Where
something
you
else.
still can walk.
Exactly.
Oh.
And he's got a career outside of that. He's got other things he can do.
Oh, he's
So-
a media figure, all types of stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I think that we all agree John Harbaugh, I think, he at least he'll bring some stability to the organization.
Oh, he's an automatic upgrade.
That a
Yes.
reset with him is going to be successful, kind of like, a la Andy Reid and the Chiefs.
I think so.
Instant culture change.
Agreed.
Culture
He,
shift.
he was able to bring over a couple of his guys from that he really liked and meshed with from
Yes.
from Baltimore. I think I'm excited. There's a lot of young weapons in the as far as in the skill position group too. Like obviously Malik Neighbors needs to get healthy because he was people's number 1 pick in some.
I was going to say I really liked watching them play until they got hurt. Scatterboo and Neighbors.
Fun team to watch.
It's fun to Neighbors were people's first round picks in fantasy football and was an immediate letdown last year because he just gets hurt. So I'm excited for this team. There's a lot of young youth with a veteran coach.
Correct.
Yes.
So the Giants have the 17th hardest schedule in the NFL. They're essentially right in the middle.
Mhm.
They open week 1 against the Cowboys, then travel to LA for a Monday Night Football game against the Rams in week 2.
Damn.
Welcome to the NFL, boys.
Get some good old.
They might be 0-2 after the
Go.
first 2 weeks.
Oh, Cowboys. Yeah, that's tough. Cowboys.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you
And
got to
then
go play the Rams
Mm.
in LA?
They're gonna have to play. And they're gonna have to play Frisco and Seattle at some point during the season too. Oof.
So I think the analysts are correct when they say that this is the hardest division race to figure out and accurately call.
I mean, I think Eagles take it. I hate saying it, but I think Eagles take it.
I agree.
I think Eagles take it. I think that depending on what my personal opinion, if the Giants can stay healthy and the development is there, I think they could potentially make a playoff push.
And come out of those first 2 weeks 1-1.
Yeah. I mean, it's the Cowboys week 1. That's a toss-up game. Let's be real. The Cowboys, they can have all the talent in the world, but
and fuck it up
and still screw it up.
Wait,
they do it all the time.
Right now, exactly. Just wait.
Stephen A, just wait. I'm dealing it with my Yankees right now. We're in our perfect cycle where we start the season as the best team in the league. Well, no, actually, we start the offseason with all these signings and everything like that. Start the first month or two as the best team in the league. Couple injuries. Now we just got swept by the Red Sox, which is the worst team in the division. And it's and we're just going to keep going through our little cycle that we keep going. The Cowboys are the same way.
Yeah.
It's hype. They're going to let you down. They're going to let you down.
Huff.
Just wait.
Yes,
Okay,
you wait.
so come on. It's 10:40. Cozy, give me your picks.
Ooh, I got Philly, Giants, Cowboys, Commanders.
Philly Giants. Okay, so you got the Commanders finishing last.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Liz?
So I have the same as Posey, but I personally would just still put the Cowboys last just because. But that's personal.
Fuck them,
right?
that's why.
No, we're not. It's exactly.
Wait, Liz is like, I don't even care about facts.
I don't care about the stats
I don't
right
care
now.
about-
Okay,
listen.
we're going personal.
Oh,
No,
for me-
but if I care about the stats, I actually agree with the Cozy Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, Commanders.
Listen,
But the Cowboys last, personally.
Philly wins the division, right?
Agreed.
I got the Giants next. I got the Commanders after that, and I can't give the Cowboys a damn thing, so they will always be last for me. Kiss my entire ass.
You're gonna have the Cowboys fans signing on next week, just like all in our damn chat.
I hope so. I hope so. They're my favorite. They're my absolute favorite. They're my favorite to
guess
get riled
what?
up because they're so passionate for no reason.
They're passionate to lose.
You guys come over here, bring your jerseys, your jean shorts, and your Flint 13s, and I will bake you.
28, 29 years, dude. Like, damn.
Ain't 94, we can't go back.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you want my picks?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm going to take the Eagles at number 1. I'm going to take the Giants at number 2. I'm going to take the Cowboys at number 3. And I'm going to take the Commanders last.
It's like we're all pretty damn close to. Yeah.
We all picked the damn Eagles. I mean, come on.
I mean, it's just roster. It's just roster, and the fact that they got blessed with the easiest schedule in the division. Like they couldn't have got luckier with that.
I'll make it quick.
Yes.
Eagles, Giants, Commanders, Cowboys, you suck. Go to hell.
Stats be damned.
Oh, but before we sign off, we got to pick the next division.
Yes.
Who have we knocked off so far?
Nova and Jabari, and are they, because actually they're the ones who pick who we're covering.
They
Facts.
do.
They hang out with us mad.
Do they want to give us their picks too, audience?
No,
So we got.
I think they're out.
I'm telling you, we've got to come up with what we're betting, what we're wagering.
It's an OG call this week. We're going NFC North, baby.
NFC North.
Let's do it.
Black and blue.
The North.
Finally.
Let's do it.
So
And
NFC
on
North
that note,
next week.
I'm
Cool.
Jay Hollins for G Cozy, Il Brown, Liz, and CO. We will catch y'all next week.
Thank you for tuning
Peace
in.
and blessings, and stay
Hey,
late with the
remember,
game.
give us that like, subscribe.
Hold on.
Comment, subscribe, y'all.
One more time.
Share.
Like, subscribe, share.
Like, subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, Nova gave us his picks. Do you see them, Liz?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eagles,
they'll
Giants.
be out there.
Yeah.
Eagles,
Oh,
Giants.
that's right. They'll be on the thing. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Nova.
It's on the same page. It's always Cowboys, no matter.
I see what's happening there.
Well, hell yeah.
Music. We see y'all next week.